Hey, we have so many options to choose from when it comes to Springfield, Missouri shopping, and I want to take you on a quick dive into looking at what we have to offer here because I've been here my whole life. We have big stores, we have small stores, we have strange choices, so let's show you some of those. Leg up. Hey guys, my name is Jesse Weiser and I'm a local realtor here in Springfield, Missouri, and today we're gonna go do some shopping. Just kidding, but we are gonna talk about it for sure. Also, if you're wanting to reach out to just chat or ask questions about moving to Springfield or things about Springfield in general, please feel free to do so. You will most likely be talking with me directly, so don't think it's an automated message at all. Seriously, not at all. We also have our Facebook page, or you can simply text us at the number below. We really want to hear from you and want to know more about you. So one question we get asked a lot is, what do we have and what do we don't have when it comes to Springfield? I found that we are actually pretty blessed with a number of larger stores that many would recognize. So let's dig into that for just a moment. If you come from bigger cities, one question we hear is there a Target in Springfield? The answer is yes. There are quite a few popular centers near the Glenstone and Primrose area. There's also a Best Buy, TJ Maxx, Ross, Bed Bath & Beyond, PetSmart, Lowe's Home Improvement, and Burlington. This is either a part of the Primrose Marketplace area or just next to it. And of course, Target's in there. Now just north of that area is a place they call Brentwood shopping area. For the most part, it includes the Battlefield Mall and others like Tuesday Morning, Hobby Lobby, and Barnes & Noble. Inside the mall, you have Dillard's, JCPennys, and Macy's. And smaller, well-known stores like Bath & Body Works, H&M, and Sephora. They have over 150 stores here, and it's a smaller mall, but we love what it has to offer. And it's an easy place to go and hang out. For the most part, this Brentwood and Primrose area is the biggest in town for shopping. I've just mentioned the stores that are very well known, but there are other shopping centers in Springfield. We don't have time to go over everyone, but I find that most of the shopping centers in Springfield are all along the Campbell or Glenstone Avenue, which are two roads that run north and south in Springfield. As far as other big brand name stores, let's talk a little bit about Walmart. Come on, you know this is the Midwest, and Bentonville is actually not very far, which is where Walmart came from. We're in Springfield, so obviously we got a lot of Walmarts around here. So with that, we got a lot of Walmarts all over the place and Walmart neighborhood markets. There's actually 5 super centers and 6 Walmart neighborhood markets in the area. We have a lot. There's also a ton of Dollar Generals in the area, which has everything in them that you would need on like a quick basis. We also have quite a few Aldi's grocery stores and Dollar Trees. So that is all the big brands. So let's get into some of the cooler local places you can shop here in Springfield. And we are going to hit them pretty fast since there are quite a few. Where to begin? How about C Street? That's what we young kids like to call Commercial Street. Young kids. Which is the historical district that was once the downtown area. Now it has some of the coolest stores in the whole city. Not only that, but they have restaurants like the Peruvian place like Cafe Cusco and the Dutch restaurant Van Gogh's Eatery. The classic Pizza House, which is my favorite pizza place, is there as well. That's been one of Springfield's favorites for more than 50 years. I think it's going on 60 maybe. There's even a Chabom teas and spices store that sells tea, honey, candles, and some other sweet merchandise. There are coffee shops like Eurasia Coffee and Mama's Coffee House. There's even a chocolate factory that imports and grows its own beans called Askinose chocolate, and they have a number of other goodies in the store as well. Also, who can say no to some chocolate? Seriously. Gilmore's Tea Room is a quaint shop where ladies can shop and then eat lunch with some old-fashioned tea sets. And there's a lot of pink. I've ate here about twice. I may feel less like a man when I walk out, but that's totally fine. You ladies, you do your thing. Just do your thing. Now let's head into downtown area, which is just south of C Street. Here is also a place with so many cool stores. You have 5 Pound Apparel, which I think is so cool simply because they show so many clothes that show off Missouri pride. Hey! I don't know why I did it. There's also a bookstore called Pagination Bookshop along Walnut Street where it's set inside a house. It's a cozy little place you might miss on the street. And the bookstore called Bookmarx with an X, they also have a few cats inside the store. They post them in every post they make on Facebook, but you know, how cute is just a little cat in a Facebook post? There's also a few breweries downtown like Lost Signal, Holdfast, and Mother's Brewing Company if you want to find the right brew. They even have a store called the Soap Refill Station where you can bring in your bottles and get them, you know, refilled. Anything from laundry to dish soaps, skincare products, lotions, essential oils, and many others. It saves the environment from having to constantly throw away these bottles, you know? Hey, that's a great thing. One place many like to mention is the Heavy Heads Records and Stick It In Your Ear that exists downtown. Such a funny name, Stick It In Your Ear. If you like music, you can find anything you want there. Records, CDs, and a few other things. If you have a sweet tooth though, be sure to hit up Queen City Soda and Sweets. And who can forget Hurtz Donuts? This is by far a favorite of Springfield and always love seeing the emergency donut vehicle running around town. Now for the Midwest, you know, that's an essential to have an emergency donut van. You never know when a man needs a donut. There's also a few places like the Coffee Ethic and Mud House Coffee, two really big staples of downtown. Now you can find some delicious places to eat like Civil Kitchen, Flame, Harbell's, and Big Whiskey's. Now a local favorite place for breakfast is going to be Gailey's, one of the oldest places in Springfield. One especially cool place that we found is the Anvil Customs Leather Store. This place crafts premium accessories, especially for men. They make leather wallets and belts and accessories to go with them. Your man is going to love what you find there regardless. Now there's a vast amount of different places downtown, from the Albatross Hookah Lounge to Norma's Bridal or the Dress Bridal Shop to the 1984 arcade game place. You've got your work cut out for you for a full day of just being downtown. Now we're going to hit up some of our favorites. These are all over town, so it has no rhyme or reason to it. The girls, you know, the girls that work in the office, wanted to mention Uptown Cheapskate. Now ladies, this place, what I hear is amazing. They buy and sell secondhand designer apparel and accessories. So many high quality clothes come through here, and they are all for prices that make your jaw drop. You want something cute and cheap? Come here. Most things you can find for like $10 or $15. I definitely support those prices. Not that I know anything about shopping at this place, but I can back, you know, $10 to $15 per apparel. Now for any of you out there that really like plants, some of the best nurseries you can go to are Wickmans, Carsons Nursery, Schaffitzel's, Wheeler's, and Family Flowers. All of these places have greenhouses if you're wanting to add to your collection. A ton of people are into plants, which I find really add to your home. Plants and homes, what a great decor item. Another one that's really big for people in Springfield metro area is going to Branson. Branson is known for its wide variety of shows, amusement areas, old-fashioned shops, Silver Dollar City, and especially for shopping. You have the Grand Village Shops, the Tanger Outlets, and the Branson Landing that's known for the massive water fountain that shoots fire. What amazing place for a man to go to with fire shooting everywhere. That's why I go to the Branson Landing. Branson is pretty close to Springfield and it's just south of here. It's one of the favorite places for people to go to. And I've said it a million times before and I'll say it again, but Bass Pro Shops is always a big deal here in Springfield. And you can't find this anywhere. Springfield, Missouri is where Bass Pro Shops first began, and it's the grandfather of all the Bass Pro Shops. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty prideful about being in the same city where Bass Pro came from. Now what I love about it is that it brings the outdoors to the indoors for people to enjoy, especially in an area where fishing, hunting, and camping are some of our favorite things to do. We have people come from all over just to visit our Bass Pro in Springfield, Missouri. I just see license plates from all over when I walk through that parking lot. But once I saw an Alaska license plate. Like, what? They drove all the way from Alaska to get here? And if you go to any other Bass Pro after you see this one in Springfield, you're gonna be disappointed by how small it is. It's just a thing. Anyways, we have so many places to shop at, and one thing that we do is push shopping locally and support the small businesses in our area. That leads us to the plethora of antique shops, flea markets, and vintage stores to choose from. We won't get into them today because we plan to touch up on them in another upcoming video, so look forward to that. If we have it, we'll put it right here. Just right there. Just click on it. That's all we have for you today. We just wanted to give you a general overview of what shopping looks like here in Springfield, Missouri. There's so many more that we could have talked about, so let us know if you have anything that we missed down in the comments below. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video right over here. Have a good one.